So here I am again, stuck in TikTok oblivion. I'll be watching today some clips. It's called We Listen and We Don't Judge. So it's entirely different than your life or my life. But this is family members, people in relationships who tell each other things and then the other people don't judge them. But later they quietly pack their bags and leave out the back door. We're going to see how they react to the secrets they are told by people that they actually know and possibly even like.
We listen and we don't judge. You usually forget to take a Miralax, and so a lot of times I'll just put it in your coffee and give it to you in the morning.
Alex!
We're not judging. Take it yourself and I wouldn't have to pour it in your coffee. We listen and we don't judge.
Remember when I knew you for like 4 days and you helped me move my apartment and a couple other guys showed up to help me move too?
Yeah.
I was going on dates with them too. I just invited everyone I was dating at the time to help me move my apartment. There was like 3 dudes that I was all dating.
I was hoping you move against my competition.
It was just like casual dates here and there. We don't judge. I've been holding that in for like 2 years. It feels good to get that off my chest.
We listen and we don't judge. Remember when you asked me to fold the laundry last week?
Yeah.
I poured water inside of it so I could tell you that it wasn't dry, so I didn't have to fold it.
Wait, that's actually genius.
First of all, they should judge. It's the worst relationship ever. He poured laxative into her coffee, and she's cheating on him and scamming him into helping her move her apartment. So a little judgment might not be bad. They should just end by strangling each other. Also, I don't know if it helps to not judge if you have that look on your face. If you have that judgy, like when he said that he was dumping the laxative into her coffee, the look on her face, her jaw just dropped, and she stared at him. Does that count as not judging? Does it count if you're not saying I judge you, but your face is like just like the lighted sign in Times Square where the words go by and say I am judging you? I'm not sure that's the same thing. But as long as they're having a good time for as long as their relationship lasts, which I don't know, 10, 20 more minutes, I guess that's good. Let's watch another one of those. That was pretty funny.
Listen and we don't judge. Back when you two were finding over clothes, when Jackie would leave the college, I would take clothes from both of you and make you think one of you stole it from each other. Yes.
Is that the one you knew about? Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought.
That wasn't as bad.
Okay.
When I went to a school dance and it wasn't our school dance, and I came home and I said that it was really sore, like my legs really hurt from dancing all night long. It wasn't. It was because we rolled a side-by-side down in the river bottoms, and that's why I hurt so bad the next day.
Listen and we don't judge.
So, back in Jackie's early high school days, she paid me $20 to not tell you she had a guy over at the house. And he parked behind the house so you guys wouldn't see his vehicle.
I love the fact that the guys confess these kind of innocent mischief, like I poured water on your laundry or something like that. And the women are all like, yeah, I'm sleeping around.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
I'm not sure that's a fair deal. I'm cheating. The guy is like, I said I would take out the trash, but I didn't. The girl is like, I'm cheating with everybody in town. I'm sleeping with the milkman, That's it's not a fair deal. On top of which, the women's idea of not judging is punching you in the arm. That's the women's idea of not judging. You tell her a secret, it's like, whap! We listen and we don't judge. Pow! It's like the guy is unconscious and the stars are going around, little birdies flying around his head, and at least he wasn't judged. I'm not sure this is a fair competition. Let's see another one.
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes when I used to come home from work, I would stop and get myself something to eat, and I wouldn't get y'all nothing.
You know that. So a lot of times with like the bowls and forks, plates, spoons, those things go missing. I do be throwing them away. because it just takes too much, you know, when you be washing the dishes. Listen and don't judge.
Bombastic side eye.
We listen and we don't judge. You remember when you couldn't find the plugs to your PS5? I cut them up and threw them away.
The other thing about this I can't help noticing is the women's faces, like all the judgment is just in their face. Like the guy is sitting there just absolutely defeated and debilitated. But the woman's face, we listen and we don't judge. It's like, what difference does it make if you say those words when your face is just this kind of condemnation? It was like if you went to Heaven's Gate, you know, and St. Peter was there and said, I'm not going to judge you. You know you were in big trouble for all eternity. Well, at least she wasn't cheating, so that was a little better. I did like the guy throwing away the dishes instead of washing them. That is such a guy thing to do. You know, it's like, is it fast? Is it faster? Who thinks like that? Guys, only guys. It's faster to throw the dish away than to wash it. So I'm going to throw it away. I have to admit, I kind of identify with that way of thinking, but it's a little embarrassing. All right, let's do another one. I love these. These are hilarious.
Listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes I don't really have a headache. We listen and we
listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I go in the bathroom and hide and pretend to go to the bathroom when I hear the chaos in the house, just so you have to handle it, not me. I'm not judging. Not judging. Not judging. We listen and we don't judge.
When sometimes I tell you I'm going to get a facial, but I'm really going to get Botox. We
listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I pretend to have to fix something downstairs just so I can play video games and have some peace. We're not judging.
I have a question. How long do you think this not judging lasts?
Actually, it says right here, good anytime, anywhere, Your Honor.
Now you've told somebody that you're telling them you have a headache because you just don't want to have sex with your husband, right? Or that you're hiding in the bathroom. So we listen and we don't judge. But the next time you hide in the bathroom or have a headache, the guy knows, right? So that the other one knows. So like, how long does the not judging last? Does the not judging last until the camera goes off and then you just start scratching each other's eyes out or something like that? Or is this like a permanent not judging? Like later on when she says, I have a headache, and he goes, but I know you're lying now, you know? Does she say like, yes, but we listen and we don't judge? She says, but I know you're lying. Yeah, but we listen and we don't judge. I mean, how long is there a timer on this or something? Like a little bell goes off, and now I'm going to judge. And then you just go flying across the room. I don't know. But it's an interesting thought. Are there any more? There's one more.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes I watch golf instructional videos in my office and hear the assistants call that they're ready for me to check their patient, but I pretend I don't hear them.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes I hide whitening kits in the closet so they'll expire and we'll get them for free.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes I catch myself not really wanting this job, but it was my first opportunity.
We listen and we don't judge.
So they're pranking their boss, and they're all fired.
You're fired. Get out of here.
That's hilarious. Never try that at home, folks. Let me just give you a handy-dandy tip. But on the other hand, if you're throwing your dishes away instead of washing them, you might want to wash them. They're expensive. But then I'm not doing any of these things. I'm just an open book. I just live in the absolutely transparent way, which is, you know, why I have to sleep with one eye open, because my wife will try to kill me otherwise. If you don't subscribe to this channel, we judge you. We judge you. Subscribe to The Andrew Klavan Show wherever you get your podcasts.